Hello. We missed last week because literally got like 2 songs sent in, but now we've got plenty of stuff to listen to for tonight. I bet it's gonna be an eventful stream once again. Just listened to a track I just finished today, actually some hours ago. I got another one quite similar that I made last week. Old school. To the old school.
Please just go back to the old school. These kicks are terrible, huh? Ding-a-ding-ding.
Old school. The girls are ridiculously stupid.
The old school.
You put like a kick when the kicks are gonna start, so it's like one softer kick which gives it that weird like bump into the next part. It's really funny to do. Like what I mean with this. Boom, and then doom. It works quite great. Laprax. Okay, is Alexander Lopez here already? Or not? Or you might take a look at the feed again. See what is new. Oh, Usher's got. Oh no, that's a repost. Well, we'll do it. Oh, these are Wave's favorite kicks. Can I bump my voice? Yeah, I can. Oh yeah, it's lower than usual. I usually have it somewhere like this. I mess around with the volume quite a lot. Wave really loves these kind of tracks. Let's hear the drop. Jesus Christ. Oh, Chai Caro. Bro's still going. A track. That's not a repost. Let's check this one. The AI cover. Oh, they did. The AI didn't get him quite good. I wish they made a better cover. Walian has like some of the coolest covers, and then they just go cheap with that. Oh, I fixed the sub. You showed me this a while back. Sub was doing something weird. That sounds super clean. Pretty basic. That's what makes it nice, the minimalistic. Ooh, let's check the Gremlin. He said he had some issues with his players, with his final. People were dancing so hard, the needle kept jumping. Apparently they fixed it with a piece of bread, which was really funny. Oh, this is a sick track, yeah. And released by him. Woo. I really love his bouncy, super happy stuff, which is pretty much all he does. Ooh. Oh, it gives me goosebumps, this one. He played some dirty ones. Still gotta see one of his sets soon. Next time I'll pull up. Last stunt, guys. Go Boom or something, this track is called. Oh yes, I love his curation of his tracks. It's also cohesive, which is very nice. Oh, this one is a bitch to mix in though. I know this one. I forgot the name. But this one has that really annoying tempo switch. You have to be really quick with mixing this one in. Ooh, the chop. I wish I can mix this good on vinyl. I really suck on vinyl. Oh, here's the beat matching. It's a little bit off. But I mean, vinyl, this is pretty good. That's another banger. Woo. Oh, I love that track. By the way, this is really hard to mix. I think I'm gonna be one of the only ones to really appreciate it. Can I send my track as my first in? Yeah, sure. Send it in Discord. Is Lopez here? If not, we're gonna go straight into Laprox and carry on from that. Well, we'll do the thing that we usually do, just scan through it really quickly. Oh, it's even deleted, so there's no point in that. Laprox, are you still here? Is Laprox still here? Okay, perfect. Let's check your track. Quite short. Again, I don't know how many times I've told you this. We'll check it. But please send an unreleased one. This one is released. I think I'm getting better. I don't know, man. This shit is hard. Yeah, it's difficult. You've got some stereo information in your low end. You probably want to get rid of that. You also got a bunch of space to boost the kick. To boost the entire master. Your high end lacks a lot of definition. Arrangement is fine so far. That's cool. You're definitely copying Icky or Phantasm. We'll check it out. Yeah, it's definitely Icky. Oh, I think Icky goes for Phantasm in some shape. I think Phantasm sends like IDs he makes in the plane to Icky and Icky finishes it for him. That's my idea. I'm not completely sure. I'm totally fine with it. That sounds great. Like just making a bunch of IDs and having someone finish it. That sounds like a dream. Icky is an absolute beast, yeah. It's a little bit monotone. You might want to change up some things, but I mean for 2 minutes 50 it's fine. But for longer tracks this wouldn't work if you carry this on for too long. But a great idea, but I wouldn't say this is a finished track. Usually finished tracks are like 4 minutes. 2 minutes. Yeah, it's a little bit too short. Try to make it around 4 minutes. You can also add like maybe 16 more bars in the break here because it jumps like very rapidly from this, or wait, from like their intro. All of a sudden it jumps into like a build, which doesn't make a lot of sense here coming straight out of a break. You know, you have to build down some tension and then you can build it up again. But you hold the energy is like a flat line. You want to play with the energy more, so it's more like a curved line. So that you build energy, you lose energy. In order to build energy, you first have to lose energy. Is 7x8 here? Oh, it's a release track already. Well, we're gonna look through it. Alright, moving on. Sebastio. Oh, I instantly hear a splice vocal. I'm so awful, I know most of the splice vocals. Inconvenience to minimize every window to use millimeters. I mean, I only have it like this for the stream, but usually when I'm producing, I of course have my Ableton open like this, and then you can lock it, but then you lose like usually it's just like this, you know, when I'm producing, but only for the streams I have it like this. But you should just have it in one set position, and I don't have to move it around at all. Usually my browser is like this too. Assuming I'm usually not having 3 windows open at the same time, but for this is fine. Okay, we begin with the splice vocals.
Back when my batch moving mad, keep it in close. Send my rap from the block to the back when my batch moving mad, keep it in close. On tap from the when you're in the trap. These around a couple yaks.
There's sub stereo.
Send my rap from the block to the back when my batch moving. Keep it in close. On tap from the
Your kick.
He's around a couple yaks, mine's lost here from the smoke. These
Can't place my finger on it. What's wrong with it? But you jump into it way too fast. You should first have an intro. Like jumping into it this fast is going to be a pain to mix in. Usually I want my I pick tracks that have like a quite clean intro, so I can layer it up, loop it a little bit, do some funny stuff with it. Like this, I would just like have to reverb a track and then just start this, you know. That's not, I don't like mixing like that. Or you would have to find like the first part where it's a little bit more quiet, but that's too much to do for some people. Because you're now like starting with the climax, so that you start the energy like way too high already. So you're gonna have to build it down, which I do see that you're gonna do here, but I feel like that's a 1.5 minute break. That's a little too long. Just have like 32 bars of gigs with the vocal. Not all of that like effects and stuff. That's way too much for the intro. Your mix in general sounds a little bit off. I think you're lacking high-end information, like a lot, yeah. You barely have any high-end information. It feels like you have like a low pass on your entire mix.
What have you got? God damn.
Can definitely hear Bear Dynamics. Don't tell me I'm right again. Are you in Bear Dynamics? I want to do it on your master, but some elements like the vocal can be more distorted, so you get some... Okay, I'm wrong this time. You noise oscillate, modulate a oscillator, and adjust the pitch a bit, but that's it. It's not that difficult. I can show you guys how to make a screech. Yeah, exactly. It's super simplistic to make a sound like this. Alright, let's play a note. Let's play like a D sharp. Just make an LFO that looks something like this. Doesn't have to be exactly like it. I will, let's just do it like that. I usually use bright white. Definitely like that one. Now you just go here. You go oscillator. Let's actually do global. Now you just modulate this. I usually do it with a macro, so you can easily dial it up and down, you know. I prefer doing it with a macro. It sounds nicer in my opinion. Oh, this was the track already. Oh, it's 3 minutes long. It's not too long, but I would look more into arrangement and we can go further from that. But your current goal should be like getting better arrangement, because it doesn't make a lot of sense like this. Okay, we already pretty much have it. That's pretty much as basic as you can make it. Let's use a square wave. Square wave is nice. Or you can do it like long like this. Or like short. All you have to do is add some distortion, some compression. And that's really it. There we go. Ready? Let's just do it plus 12 and let's make it like super long. Like maybe an octave down. Sounds good. Now you can like do something like a comb filter on it. I prefer to get this one. Key track that, put it low. I just modulate it with this. Okay. Sounds nice. I like to keep my modulation just a little bit like tighter. Why is it moving weird like that? It's probably just, let's turn that down. No, it's just this comb. Oh yeah, because of that. You can mess around with the pitch on this as well. But let's have it going down like more like a traditional screech, so you're gonna have to get something too short. And I like to get a different oscillator, put it a sine. Now we're just gonna map this sine to this, and let's just do like just do +1 and then like just so there's a little bit of movement in there, otherwise it starts to become a stagnant note. Now you can do something like a chorus, distortion, and a compressor, put it in multiband, adjust the threshold, get some extra gain in there, put this on like 0 square, turn it up a bit, and then you have I like to do it more like this usually. That's pretty much it. That's the basic. This is like a super basic screech. You can play a lot around with the LFO to get it how you want. You can get that. But that's pretty much the basic screech, you know? Simple melody, and you can maybe like a second one. What I like to do is get a filter, put it on MISC, and get a ring mod. But you can carry on, you can do some pretty stupid things and still get a great screech. But that's pretty much the basics. Oh damn, chat had to catch up. Make sure you tune it right. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter if you add a comb filter. Once you add the comb filter, the pitch doesn't make any sense anymore. How to get a ooh-ah right on the, what do you mean you ooh-ah? You just put it lower. Okay, moving on to the next one, which is Mr. Bye Bye My Harry Potter, Bye Bye My Ears. Oh, he actually put it. I didn't even notice at first. I just thought it was him. It took me a second. Or you can invert the LFO so it goes up instead of rather than down. Is Vengeance here? He's killing me with this picture though. It's too hot for me to really laugh. I've been sweating like crazy. Ah, bro, this is really getting me. Is Vengeance here though? Is he here? Are you here? Or not? Okay, Vengeance isn't here, I guess. Okay, moving on to Oren. might have sent wrong mix down. Wrong mix. Wrong. Yeah, it's like, let me check how warm it is. You can count up like, yeah, it's probably still like 25, 26. Wrong, yeah, wrong. Is Oren here though? No, I think he spelled it wrong. Oh, that's fucking... Oh, that's really awful. Is Oren here or also not? Oh, he's here. I think he spelled it wrong. Oh, we're clowning you for no reason. For motion, over for me, orange, Gans flip, work in progress. Let's see. I feel like your kicks are moving down too fast through the pitch. So it's not giving the sub a whole lot of room to move. It's just like an impact with no sub at the end. Or like barely any. Like this is not very powerful. Cool break. Nice tension building. Good contrast. Oh, here we go. Now we're... feel like the kick and the sub at the end part are still like really struggling. They're having like a fight, pretty much. There's both fighting for space, which is not good. You want to sidechain the offbeat a little bit more. If you... Is it sidechained? Or ducked? I think it is, but do it like way harder. It's not hard enough. Is luck here? S plus MPL, human impulse. That one still gets me. Who is luck? Yeah, it's a work in progress. Still trying to get it right. Well, I hope ducking it helps a little bit. Of your streams, man. Hey, thanks, man. I do my best. Is S plus MPL still here? Otherwise, we'll just scan through it really quickly. I'm predicting something groovy, 140 BPM, with a female vocal.
I don't know if you miss me too.
That was a little bit too accurate. Someone clipped that. I've literally never checked this track. I was spot on. Wait, let me check the BPM. Swear to God, if it's 140, I'm gonna lose it.
Even if things never go back to what we were.
Oh, hang on. Why am I so good at this? Just from the album cover, I can see the entire track. Groovy 140 with a female vocal. That was spot on. Did someone clip it? I really like that. That's probably the stupidest thing I've done in a while. Or like the most accurate thing I've said in a while. I got 3 out of 3 things I said. I keep predicting tracks. Okay, let's try to predict tracks. Okay, but with Wave, I already know what I can expect. He said it's older. Okay, so we're gonna say 145 BPM. Quite minimalistic in the intro, and it has like this insane break. And this deep, heavy vocal. I'm just gonna say some stuff and let's see what it hits. And a drop where he like minimalizes everything again. No clue if it's gonna be right. Oh, I might be right here. I might be right. Let's listen. We'll see if I'm right. So far, I'm right about the minimalistic part, but not so much about the deep, dark male vocal. I like the ting, sort of, I don't know what to describe it as. Like reggae, almost say. This is really sick. Does that count as a heavy male vocal, that one? No, it doesn't. No, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna be right all the time. Okay, male vocal. Please make it super minimalistic. Only kick. Not super minimalistic. That bangs though. don't know how I feel about the hardcore, hardstyle kicks. It's not that bad. Come on. Don't be such a perfectionist. Only I dislike the hardstyle kicks. No, definitely a hard hitter. Okay, Laprox, your second track, but if it's public, I'm not gonna check it. I've warned you way too many times now. Oh, it's not available. Okay, that was not what I was expecting. Okay, Fuse, first time sending, I think. Or am I wrong? Need some touching up before I release it. Yeah, I like it. It's a very solid ID. It's a Fuse still here. Yeah, that's him. This is my first track. Only been using Ableton for about 2 months. Curious if you think there's any potential in it. That's what I should focus on to prove. Yeah, sure. Nihil met feedback. By the way, what's the genre you're planning on making it? Wait, if I have to fix some like business stuff, but if I have time after that, sure, let's do it. Yeah, it changes. But do you have it public and is it older than a month? Did you have it public? We'll listen to it. Okay. Your kick lacks a lot of punch. It's just like a movement of sub that you have now, but it's really lacking some extra layering. Seeming I can hear that you're trying to make like 2021 hard techno-ish. Okay, I can hear that your first kick hits a lot harder. Make sure to resample your kick after having a lot of FX. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It gets very monotone here. Try to make a trade with some sort of high tempo and some type of hard drop. Yeah, well, look more into like the. You have a compressor on your master. It sounds like he's using a like quite heavy limiter. I was just about to get into the mixing, but really look into arrangement. Like, try to learn some theory. No, more like smaller changes can also help. But yeah, you should have like 2 or 3 different variations of the same lead. Just so you have some space to play around with. But Cal, really look into reading some theory on arranging tracks. That can really help you structure your tracks better. Everything is stretched way too long. It's best to squeeze it all together a little bit more so it's a little less monotone. I can definitely hear your idea here though. Or that, yeah, but I recommend reading more of the theory so you have a better understanding of what you're actually doing instead of like trying to guess it every time. And a lot of producers also make mistakes with arrangement. Yeah, no, it's just super compressed. But quite impressive for a 2-month producer indeed. Oh yeah. ChatGPT for arranging tracks, okay. Where can you find arrangement theory? Well, if we just Google it, you'll probably get a bunch of articles about structuring tracks. Let's read this one through a little bit. This gives you some great tips for the beginner, like snare rolls, tension, things you can do for the drop. It gives you quite good understanding, I guess. It gives some examples. I mean, but you can find probably hundreds of articles and things similar to this. But one thing that's also very important is, of course, the 16 bar rule. And if you stick within that, you can do pretty much anything you want. Arrangement you can learn by listening to music you like or going to the club. Well, I wouldn't say going to the club is a good idea for... I can already see this link is not going to work. Okay, let's get on to BLZS. Just down the chat is going too fast. What do I use for filter? I want to replicate the filter on a Pioneer mixer. Just auto filter with some resonance. That's it. Bound. Hopping in straight to the next one. Was it miss or need? I will carry on to the next track and keep practicing. I would start by doing some better arrangements. Also, the kicks can use quite a lot of work. Like I said earlier, that lacks depth and layers. And it's a little bit stretched out the entire track. I feel like for the amount of things that you have in here, it's good enough for like 3 minutes, something like that, not 6. So try and squeeze everything down a little bit more. Make the pacing of the track a little bit more... That's funny because your artist name is Paced. Yeah, but make the pacing a little bit faster in your track. Okay, but now moving on to BLZS. Gonna be hard for me to give feedback on this again. Darn it. Oh yeah, I didn't guess. We're already wrong. Oh, we already skipped that, I guess. Geen probleem, maat. This stuff is super, super clean. Yeah, the sound design is really cool, especially like the ear candy stuff. Really like tickles. Yeah, really like tickles. I have it on purpose. I'll turn it down just a bit. I have a compressor that's sidechaining the music. That's why it sounds like that. No, this is just techno. No subgenres, this is just techno, that's it. Voodoo techno. I can very rarely give feedback on BLZS. Or like, how did you pronounce it again? Like Belash? Blush? How do you say Bielsedes? Pronunciations are always giving me such a hard time. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to give feedback on this one, mate. It sounds absolutely delightful. That's very great feedback, actually. This needs a vinyl print, like bullish, like shh. This guys. Bullus. Okay. Okay, that one is difficult though. This link is not gonna work. Called it. Moving on. Raps. Is het een rasp of is het een raps? Oh, damn. Jumping straight into it. Woo. Is that a triplet kick roll? No, I think it's triplets. Guess your Dutch accent says it different. Disguise. God, why didn't it work? It's on the non-functional link. They're gonna love it, I already know. Yeah, I saw you earlier in the chat. Oh, it's a remix. That bobs. Sub has a little bit of a weird movement. Seems to be going. Yeah, we'll check it out next. Actually, the kick movement is weird, but it's not bad. It's very unique. I like the kick as well. Only thing I can really say about this track is maybe some volume automation on LFO, some like ducking. Besides that, sounds fine to me. Kick has a nice punch, goes through the mix quite well. It could be cutting through a little bit better. I really like the sub though. Boom, 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 boom. No, but nice track. Okay, moving on to him because he sent a non-functional link. Death Spiral 14. We'll check that one next. We're not gonna. It lacks a transient though, the punch. It lacks some little snap on it. I feel like your low mids are also got to be a little bit louder. Great place to get some sort of tiny transient punch through it, like 700-800 here. To just give it some extra presence in the mix. Yeah, that melody is sick. I would have the sub just playing a stagnant rhythm because this sounds like that does not work. That sounds really weird. I would have the sub just been playing one like note that you kind of fade in. The drop is a little bit too weird for it to properly work. I would have the sub be playing one note and try to be a little bit more minimalistic. Also, you made contrast before the drop, but you kind of like undid the contrast by adding that like this in here. Like it feels like the kick is like hitting too late. I feel like you've got too many ideas in one track. Feels like you've got like 8 ideas and try to cram it all in one track. Yeah, this is what I mean. It's trying to be too many things which doesn't work. Yeah, this will be much better in like a EP setting or something. It doesn't work like this, sadly. I will make an EP out of this instead of doing it in one track. Too much for one track. Okay, we had to check something first before moving on. I sent Pelagius track on Discord. Let me see, where is it? Oh, you probably sent it in DM. Mats 2, we're not gonna forget you this time. Changes. Let's quickly. I think I know this one actually. I know this one. That one is super dirty. Rhythm is a little bit weirder though. Super sick track, this one. Okay, now moving on to Mats 2, Dislocated Movement. Strong kick. Yeah, some bats or atmosphere and some sort of noise could really fill it up. It feels a little bit empty. Double kick is doing something weird to the phase of the offbeat. I feel like it's okay though. We can get away with that. Feels a little bit empty for it to be 6 minute longs. It also lacks more movement. I will have some more movement in this one as well. Something that's constantly like moving around. It can be something as simple as a filter on something, or like maybe some gentle panning on the heads. I will try to, it's more like in the 4 minutes region. 6 feels too long. Try to be a little bit more creative with the things that you currently have. Besides adding some pad or atmosphere in the background. Yeah, some percussion common shall do this one super nicely as well. Because currently you only have like a kick, a vocal, a synth, and some heads. And that's pretty much it. And that weird thing you have in the background. For something this simplistic, I will try to squeeze it down more into like 4 minutes. Or does it just carry on from this? I feel like you can end the track here. Yeah, there's no point in having all of that. The outro is way too monotone. You can just leave out till 4.5 minutes, and I will try to do a little bit more creative things. Yeah, there's a lot of... You don't always have to add wave. I know yours is like super... a lot of sounds, but you can be quite simplistic with things as well and go more with like creative FX usage and a lot of like automate. Oh yeah, well you do that too. You do that too, and you also can make it sound nice. You're something else, bro. I'm just gonna shut up. No, but that's my thought for this track. Moving on to Laprax, Give Me. Let's try to guess it. I can't guess this one. This picture doesn't give me enough. Well, I'm gonna try to make a prediction. I already feel like it's gonna be off. 160. No, I'm not gonna be able to predict anything. I'm just gonna say 160. I was completely off. I already knew it was gonna be off. Okay, off the bat, that trumpet sound or whatever sounds a little bit too goofy. Okay, and you cut it out like after 15 seconds. That makes no sense. This sounds sick. Okay, explain to me why you put the trumpet sound for like 15 seconds in the beginning. Bend note to the last note. That feels, yeah. Sounds like an elephant getting molested. I don't even know, I can't lie. How would you even make that sound? I'll try not to laugh. It's too out of key. Some patapim. Oh yeah, there's one super loud kick there. The kick is like 5 dB louder. Yeah, remove the Timmy elephant molesting. Okay, no, don't quit making music. Just quit adding elephant sounds on tracks. This one is a little bit too weird. Get rid of the elephant sound and it's fine. But the elephant sound made this like very comical, especially in the break. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is with the elephant sound added. This is very ass. The like randomized sequence is cool. But the elephant sound like ruins it. It sounds like an elephant like farting. It sounds like some FM modulation on a fart from an elephant sound. That's how I would make this. Well, it's still an elephant. We're back. It seems my internet decided to quit. Probably the elephant sound. Can we check? Get the fuck out. Yes, we're. No, you already had 3 tracks, bro, or something. Maradoni. Or is Maradoni here? Kevin. Kevin Techno. Okay, let's check it. Neo Rave. There's something a little bit off with your kick bass mix. Feels like the bass hits too late. Your heads also sound like they're like in like a lower sound resolution than the rest of your track. Can't quite think. It sounds like your heads are like bit crushed almost at like 20k. Also, I think everything is mono besides the ride and the vocal. You can have some stereo image on your... Oh no, the acid sound is also stereo. But your screeches are completely mono now. Which is not very good for screeches. riser cuts off. Oh, it was not my intention. No, I can understand that. But something has gone wrong with something. And your riser also seems like you cut the clip too early. Like it doesn't echo out all the way. Yeah, there. Mix or master, you would guess. I can't guess that properly. I think mix, seeming the rest of the elements are stereo. That tells me that it's not a master thing, because a master is over everything. Your scratches can also use like some more processing. Yeah, master is fairly good. No, your scratches require some extra processing, like some extra distortion. If this were my track, I would not have released it yet. I wouldn't release it like this. Your bass also lacks some higher over distortion harmonics, because it's a little bit too low now. You really want it to like scream at your face. If you, for example, take pump-in bass kicks, for example. Oh, it was already here. You can really hear that, like that subs, the offbeat sub. Pretty fucked, yeah. But you can really hear the offbeat sub like really scream. It's a little bit more in the back, but it grabs your attention a lot more. Yeah, but something sounds off about the quality of the mix. Like it's bit crushed or something, the entire mix. I think it's also because of this massive dip that starts at like 15k. Really starts to go down a lot there. Yeah, everything can be processed a lot more and maybe a little bit more in your face. Does ONL do feedback before mastering? I don't know ONL, so I'm really stupid. Yeah, but as we can see on the stereo meter, like you have the lead playing and everything, and it's completely stereo besides for the punch of the kick. Kind of sounds like there's a few things to fix mix-wise before master. Yeah, I agree. Especially the stereo, it sounds really weird. And I think you've exported it wrong or something, because it doesn't sound like a high quality WAV file or something. It's really weird. Or did you upload it in like MP3? I think there's something wrong with the way you exported it. Now it's Wave. It's Wave, but what sort of I don't know, it's so warm I can hardly think. Export voice memo. No, what's here? I'll just share my export settings so you can copy it. Just take a screenshot of this. I'll leave it open for a bit. Well, the sample rate. That's it. God damn it! I forgot that for so long. What's the sample rate? Because it sounds like your export is on like 2250 or like 32. I would almost say. So look at the dithering options. 16-bit power 2. That's fine. I do recommend Power 2 for dithering. It works very well with louder music. The rest is kind of for less loud music. I once like read up on it for like hours and I got a pretty good understanding, but I pretty much completely forgot everything after some years. But I'm still confident Power 2 is the best dithering algorithm you can use for the export. Fuck, you exported 16 bits. 24 all day. I think I had 16 bits to send it in. Oh, yeah, I can't say that. I should change it back to 24. I had it at 24. It should have been at 24, yeah. I am really stupid. I can't talk about why I changed it because I was doing work for someone else, if you know, and it required me to export in 16-bit and I forgot to turn it off. So that's really stupid. Pepsi wants to do master 32 for mixes but not for masters. I want to do 32. 32, if I remember correctly, is also like infinite loudness or something, like scalable loudness. If I remember that correctly. I'm gonna have to do a search on that again. Okay, but let's listen to this again. Well, again, the first time. After this track, we're gonna quit the stream for tonight. It's getting quite late already. Geen probleem, slaap ze. I don't know why, but this reminds me so much of like PlayStation 2. The entire track gives me like PlayStation 2 vibes or something. What the fuck do you mean it is? Gives me goosebumps. Oh yeah, now I can clearly hear it. I love the PS2 sounds. was quick with it though, realizing it. Anyways, guys, I really like this track. Don't have much I can say about this. Everything sounds on point. Don't hear any mistakes. The ID sounds great. Arrangement is cool. Has great movement. Sounds sort of progressive almost. I can only say good things about this track. Very solid track. The only thing I can maybe say is that your face on the offbeat is atraumatic, but it sounds good, so it is good. Or airs, I wouldn't say it. But I'm gonna leave you on this track, and we're gonna head out. So I'm gonna see you next week. Bye bye.